It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at Moda Center in downtown Portland, Oregon. Tonight, it's the Portland Trail Blazers taking on the Houston Rockets. The opening tip won by the Houston Rockets. To Kyle Kuzma. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Kuzma. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
C.J. McCollum trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 84% free throw shooter. Free throw up and good. It's a three-point play on the first possession of the game. To Jaylen Brown. And counted at the rim.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To Kyle Kuzma. From the painted area, won't go down. Stuffs it down with authority.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Hands up, hands up, hands up. Lock up. Here you go.
To McCollum. Off the assist.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Pick up.
Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Pick up. Match up.
To McCollum. Portland has 4 to shoot from long range. Rebound for Capella. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
The free throw, good. Caps off the three-point play. The lead is 4. Lillard to McCollum. Gets it in the right corner. Here comes the screen. Lillard matched up with Capella.
Cutter.
That's usually one that he'll knock down.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket until
Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
if you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Here comes the screen. Trying to cash in. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
We get a whistle and a timeout for Houston as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Dunn to Jaylen Brown.
Mismatch.
The screen sets him up for 2.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
And that's
Substitutions. That's me. I got ball.
to Kyle Kuzma.
Screen right. Hey, watch this screen left. Hands up, back.
Clint Capella sends it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Defense, let's go.
Stuffs it down with authority.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Nothing going here on that drive. Screen coming. To Kyle Kuzma. Lets it fly from long range. Off the mark. No good. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Driving right to the basket.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Count it, and the foul. He is going to the line for a free throw.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Free throw good. A three-point play as they move in front here just before the break. We'll get a stoppage here. Timeout Portland as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. McCollum to Kyle Kuzma. Has a chance, gets it to go. Someone clearly missed their rotation.
Every NBA player has a superpower. His, obviously, is that depth perception, because that trajectory leads the ball to the net every time.
Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody will be wilding on the court. Guaranteed.
McCollum with the basketball. His guys currently down by 13. Here comes the screen. Clint Capella with the block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Fires the three, and the rebound comes down to the Rockets. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Kyle Kuzma, strong finish. Deep three at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando where we say hello to Jalen Rose and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, guys. Let's take a look at what went down so far in this one.
The Rockets have their explosive offense to thank for the halftime lead.
The way they play here today makes me think it's not going to stop in the upcoming half. I'm very impressed by their offense, and even better, their team chemistry. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Houston Rockets. The Trailblazers did a lot of things wrong in that opening half. The way they struggle doesn't bode well for them at all. But if they got some fight in them, we'll know right away in the third quarter. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Portland Trailblazers.
Game track. Blocks.
The Houston Rockets came to play today, and the opposition knows it. All these blocks are more than just rejections. They're statements.
Player of the half.
The film speaks for itself. He's definitely the player of the half. Now he just got to give an encore to get his team to win.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
It goes down.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
McCollum into the front court. Down a bundle.
Got some for him.
Kuzma. Here comes the screen. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Man, he's just out here swerving and serving.
Kyle Kuzma pins it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Portland has the ball. McCollum to Kyle Kuzma. And the rebound pulled in by Capella. To the rim, lays it up and in.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
To Kyle Kuzma. Clint Capella with a piece.
Just incredible timing on that swap.
Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
A bad pass as the Rockets come away with it.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
To Kyle Kuzma. Clint Capella rejects it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Oh, emphatic slam.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
To Kyle Kuzma. Perfect feed to set up the basket. Now the Rockets will use a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. And now Houston has the basketball. D's got it. Damian Lillard. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Lillard.
I got him.
And stuffs it home.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Lillard. Slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first three quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Cruises inside for two.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Here comes the screen.
Screen right.
Deep three at the buzzer. Third quarter comes to an end. The Rockets way out in front. It's the Blazers with the basketball as we...
Substitutions, Houston. Subbing in for Portland, number 27.
Stuffs it down with authority. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
First free throw is good. No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Oh, not a good pass there. That's a turnover.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Deep left corner. And he finishes at the rim.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Curling inside. Stuffs it down with authority.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
It's a big finish.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Lillard gets it in the left corner. Wide open look, won't go. And he's going to the free throw line.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximum effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
First one, count it. And gets both to drop at the line.
I'm here. I got ball. I got him. Here we go.
To Lillard. Shot by Lillard, no good.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Runner's good there.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas, or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Stuffs it down with authority.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
It's Portland ball. Lillard. Oh, he had it. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
D's got it. Damian Lillard. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
Stuffs it down with authority. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
And finishes strong. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is, though.
Me neither.
All right.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Rockets.
Were merciless in this game.
And how could I not mention all the shots they blocked in this one? You can see the confidence grow with each one, and it really fed into their success as a team. It was a pretty standout way to win. Check out the leading scores for the Houston Rockets.
Player of the game.
And while you can't track leadership on a stat sheet, it was by far the most impressive thing he did in this game.